dribble, I spit it, I bill it and lit it. This fire, you feel it, I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm roaring, I'm ruckus, I run up.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And the Clippers starting five. Paul George is out there with Williams. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Ibaka in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Seattle, they've got Bell. Andre Hollis Jefferson out there with Jay. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come. But it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the
agreed.
teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
You got to do it.
Such a fantastic decision maker. Thomas, he's adept at making the right pass at the right time.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Leonard. Outside for George. The three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Here's to ANGELO. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Jay's got 5. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Leonard looking around. Inside. Ibaka drawing the double team. Williams with a clean look. Drops in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And the pass to D'Angelo. Five on the clock. Outside Thomas. From deep. Offensive rebound. Sonics. Kicks it to Waiters. Shoots over Leonard. Pass to D'Angelo. Now here's Thomas. Seattle needs to get off a shot. From beyond the arc and then some. Jay's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Waiters outside. Pass to D'Angelo. Kicks it to Bell. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now George, 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Now here's Waiters. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it goes down 2 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Seattle shooting their first free throw tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Free throw, no good for Waiters. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. D'Angelo, the pass to Waiters. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to D'Angelo. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
No good from Bell. Clippers trail by 4. George with the ball. And it's Waiters picking him up. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Azania, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Corver comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Moutier in for Isaiah Thomas. The Clippers also making some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. Well, you look at Jay, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
Kennard, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. George, that's a 2-pointer, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
To the inside, stolen by Zubac. Here's Beverly, here's Kennard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot.
Here's Leonard. He had 22 points in the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Thomas is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Noah. Then there's Jay, and it's Hollis-Jefferson in at the 4 slot. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Here's Morris. Noah with the block. And here is Thomas. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn. And another basket for Seattle.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Clippers trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And Morris really rises up for these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with authority.
D'Angelo, he's covered by Leonard. George passes to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to make those shots. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
So the Supersonics, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. A three from Leonard. The shot comes out. Seattle goes the other way with it. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. To the paint. There's Hollis Jefferson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Sonic lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
The three from Thomas gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got the lead up to 13 now for Seattle.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Williams dishes to George. Launches a three. That shot, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Leonard with the ball. In the corner, it's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Leonard brings the double team. Waiters gets a wide open look. They get it back. Hollis Jefferson. D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Lou Williams. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And there's about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
D'Angelo, he's covered by Leonard. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and another basket for Seattle.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Outside Williams. Pass to Morris. Nobody near George. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Clippers trail by 11.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever.
And so it's Seattle, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Taking a look at the Supersonics. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
And, Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Williams. Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the small forward.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Good.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Waiters surveying the D. D'Angelo, the pass to Bell. And the rejection by Ibaka. Outside, George. Over Waiters. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 9 points for Paul George. Sonics leading by 5. Here's to ANGELO. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
He feeds it to Bell. And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
For Seattle, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. George finds Leonard. Left side Williams for the tie. Kept alive.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Pass to D'Angelo. And here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with power.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Williams.
This kind of effort is why Bell gets minutes. I mean, his coaches and teammates appreciate this about him.
Passes to D'Angelo. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jay's got 4 points in the quarter. In the corner, it's Morris. A three-pointer off the mark. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Good. Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
And the Clippers call time here. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Seattle. The pass to D'Angelo. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Jay's got 19 points.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Urge against Thomas. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Jay's got 7 rebounds in the game. George with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 9. Down low, here's Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Some changes for Seattle. Izania, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Korver comes in for Waiters. And it's Moutier in for Isaiah Thomas. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Luke Kennard comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Paul George.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores. Now, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Batum brings the double team. Shoots from the baseline. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Clippers trail by 9. And Beverly kicks to Kennard. And the 3 ball is good. Kennard's got 8.
Oh, a deadly, decisive shooter. Once Kennard gets a good look he likes, he ain't gonna hesitate.
Pass to Moutier. Here is Corver. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Sonics have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First free throw is good. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
D'Angelo, the pass to Hazania. A shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt. He knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson from the arc. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That's a terrific answer. Right away, Jackson swings the momentum back in their favor with a big 3.
From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Jackson kicks to Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Seattle leading by 3. And it's Corver in the corner. Passes it to D'Angelo. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in steals, 8th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Got that bucket in no time at all. Moutier's got 13 points.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Jackson passes to Zubac. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Yeah, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Some changes for Seattle. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Bell. And Bahamute comes in for Mario Hezonja. And Smith subbed in for Kyle Korver. Seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Step back on that one and let it fly. And it's an 8-point Sonic lead.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Leonard with no one around. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Here's to ANGELO. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Sonics ahead, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Jay. Smith is out there with Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Chandler. And it's Mbamute in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Those three-pointers off the mark. Clippers trailed by 11. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, Kennard is a crafty lefty that plays with fluidity. I mean, he makes pull-up jumpers look so effortless.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. Up top, Leonard, defended by Mudiay. And it's Leonard missing. Sonics leading by 11. To the middle, here's to ANGELO, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Shot, high post. Mbamute pulls it in.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Leonard with the steal. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kennard's shot is off. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to D'Angelo. Shoots the three. Mudiay, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Mbamute pulls it in. Seattle has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to D'Angelo. J.R. Smith on the wing. Passes it to D'Angelo. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with George. Chandler. Good work there as it goes. Chandler's got his first basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Clippers call time here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, who talked to the team. He is not pleased. And he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Leonard. Over Thomas. Here's Ibaka. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
Sonics leading by 13. D'Angelo. He's covered by Leonard. D'Angelo, the pass to Hollis Jefferson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Williams kicks to George. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
D'Angelo, he's covered by Leonard. And Morris comes over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Clippers trail by 12. Leonard dishes to Williams. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Supersonics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The tray. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's blocked.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Jay's got it, got 39. Clippers trail by 13. Outside, George. A 3 from Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Seattle calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jay.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Kicks to Waiters. Pass to Bell. To the paint. Here's to Angelo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes it to Leonard. Outside, George. This one for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Leonard with the steal. Right side, Williams. Off target from outside.
Did a lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
To the left side wing. D'Angelo. He's covered by Leonard. Right side, Thomas. Good on the shot.
Taking this game inside the arc. Thomas showing how dangerous he can be with his jumper.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Here's Leonard. In the corner, George with it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 12 points in just the second half. D'Angelo. He's covered by Leonard. It's stolen by Ibaka. Williams scanning the floor. No good from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Waiters for 3, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the inside, there's Williams. Good D by Bell.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Williams passes to George. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
ANGELO. He's covered by Leonard. Thomas dishes to Waiters. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Thomas. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Seattle.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Waiters outside to the wing on the left. 11 feet away, and another basket for Seattle.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
So we see the Sonics taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. This was a team win tonight, but how big was the bench to the win tonight?
You know, I feel like to get to where we want to get to, we need everybody. And that's our mentality. Well, we're a team that grinds out games, we fight hard, and if we keep doing what we're doing, I think we can do something special this year.
We'll see how it all turns out, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.